and welcome to Cooking 100-Year-Old Recipes. I'm your host, Stephanie. In this episode, I am making spinach, French style. I am using mature spinach because it's supposed to be cooked for 25 minutes, which makes my modern chef heart hurt. But I'm following the recipe. I've liked everything I've made so far, so I don't want to put in my own spin on things until I make it as instructed. So let's go in the kitchen and see how it turns out. You see the ingredients are pretty simple. Confectioner sugar, lemon, chicken stock, flour, butter, and of course spinach. So first, since this is cooking for 25 minutes, I'm going to get some salted boiling water going. Just a little more salt, make sure it has enough flavor. And add in all of the spinach. The recipe calls for a peck of spinach, but I'm not feeding a large group, so I only did one full bag. All right, I've set the timer, 25 minutes. And then it gets drained, and I do leave some moisture on it so that it can help bring the sauce together. I'm going to put it on a cutting mat because it's easier to transfer it into the pot, but also it needs to be chopped, and I want it to cool down just a bit before I get the knife over it. And while it cools off, I put some butter in the pan. Let that melt down. Give the spinach a nice chop. You could use frozen spinach if you prefer that, but the texture, to me, I can notice it's just a little bit different when I cook from fresh. I'm going to add the flour and mix it up very well and give it at least a minute to cook to get rid of that flour flavor and to make sure the butter fully coats every bit of it. A little color starting to develop. And then I add the chicken stock and make sure that it's well combined, and it will start to thicken very quickly. And the extra moisture left on the spinach will be great when I add it in. Don't worry that it looks too thick, because all of the spinach water is going to thin it out perfectly. You see, it's just enough. I would say there was about 2 tablespoons. Spinach holds a lot of water anyway. And then I just keep mixing and mixing until it combines to look like a creamed spinach, but of course there's no cream in this. It comes together very smoothly, quite quickly. And that beautiful green color stays the entire time. And that's closer than you ever wanted to be to a bag of confectioner sugar, isn't it? But she uses this in her recipes because it dissolves so quickly. Touch of salt. It doesn't need much because the chicken stock has some, and a few grinds of black pepper. nice and smooth. Then the final flavorings, fresh nutmeg, freshly grated nutmeg, I should say. I just run that over my microplane. And then the zest of a lemon. Lemon and spinach are so beautiful together. And you really can taste these subtle little flavors added in at the end. It's quite a flavorful spinach dish. I'll just stir it up and then it'll be ready to plate. You can see I'm cooking a chicken breast to the right in the cast iron skillet that you see in all of my videos. Chicken and a couple of spoonfuls of this delicious spinach, French style. And it's ready. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. I hope to see you again.